Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of our 4 quarterly meetings of the Benton Area Booster Club. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your continued support of our athletic programs. Your dedication has allowed for the continued growth of our sports teams here at Benton, and I truly appreciate all your time and all your efforts. Now, before we begin, let me simply start off by highlighting some of the topics I would like to discuss with you regarding the current club's activities. Now, although most of you already know me, since I was hired just last month, I feel it's important to introduce myself and talk a little bit about my expectations. Then we're going to move on to a review of our mission statement, the policies of the new Constitution, Title IX, tax exemptions, public service, and early involvement in the Booster Club. Before we even get into that, though, I think it's important for us to always look back at the purpose of why we are all here. I think Charles Dickens said it best, that no one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another. This hits right at the heart of what we're trying to do as the Booster Club of the Benton Area School District. Together, if we can use our talents, time, and abilities to lighten the burden on our athletes and the school district, then I think we're doing a great thing. Contrary to most people's beliefs, this does not necessarily mean a financial contribution, and that's something that I will talk about towards the end of this presentation. For those of you who do not know me, let me take a few moments and introduce myself. My name is Matt Aten. I'm currently the 9th and 10th grade U.S. history teacher here at the high school, and have done so since 2002. I've also been our head boys basketball coach for 14 years, the assistant baseball coach for 8, and the junior high girls basketball coach for 3 years. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the athletic programs here at Benton, since I've coached at every level and for both genders. I originally graduated from Shippensburg University with a degree in social studies along with a minor in coaching. I then moved on to complete my master's in athletic administration from Ohio University. So that's a little bit about me and who I am. In terms of my expectations for the Booster Club, they are fairly simple and straightforward. My goal is for us to create an atmosphere where we all work together to support our sports programs here at Benton. We're not getting paid to be here. Most of us have or had kids come through our different programs. And I think if we put all of our different talents together to come up with some real unique ideas, it will benefit all athletic programs at our school. Let's take a look at the mission statement of the Benton Area School District Booster Club. The mission of the Benton Area Booster Club is to support and enrich the athletic programs of the Benton Area School District by providing additional financial assistance and public service. We shall improve all athletic programs here at the Benton Area School District and build healthy relationships between the community, athletes, parents, and school administration. This is something we need to be constantly thinking about as we complete our fundraising activities as to the reason why we are all here. Now, I know we're all a little new to this, as am I, but I would like to take a little bit of time to discuss the new Constitution designed by myself and the administrative team. The purpose of this document is to simply provide guidance to the Booster Club and make your jobs as easy as possible. Within this document, it discusses the organizational structure of the Booster Club, roles, policies, fundraising and accounting, the relationship with the district, restrictions on booster clubs, and lastly, some contact information for you to have. The Benton Area Booster Club is a single model booster that aims to support all athletic programs within the district. Each sport is required to have at least one voting member in the organization, and we are led by an elected president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. Elections are held during the fourth quarterly meeting of each year, so welcome to our newly elected officials. Now, in terms of the roles of the Booster Club, its main responsibilities are to support our athletes, programs, and the administration. It shall provide financial and public services to the athletic programs while maintaining accurate records that will be communicated with the district itself. Some of the written policies will include: number one, that all booster fundraising activities must be pre-approved by the athletic director and the high school principal. Secondly, all booster meetings must be made public. Third, the Booster Club will develop a sportsmanship code of conduct for all members to follow. And this is a way for our Booster Club to be a role model for all parents and our fans. All fundraising efforts are subjected to state law and school policy. Each project must be approved before it can begin. This is to prevent any overlap by other activities and clubs within the school district and to ensure legality. With respect to some of the items purchased by the club for the athletic programs, no uniforms will be allowed. Only supplemental materials will be accepted by the school district. Any other purchases must be approved before they are distributed to a program. Spiritware is a popular fundraiser for many booster clubs, and we ask that only the approved logo and trademark be used on apparel. No spiritware can contain any inappropriate themes or innuendos. With respect to accounting, all finances must be communicated with the AD no later than October 1st of each year. This will ensure that all proper paperwork is sent to the Pennsylvania Department of Education by October 15th. It is used for Title IX compliance, and I will discuss that a little more in a few minutes. It is crucial that the Benton Area School District and the Booster Club have a healthy working relationship. We promise to provide the club with reasonable requests and ask that the minutes from the booster meetings be kept at the school for potential review. The school board has placed some restrictions on the Benton Booster Club. They may not participate or interfere with any hiring, firing, or scheduling of athletic events. Booster Club members cannot contact other districts on behalf of the Benton Area School District. They may not supplement a coach's salary. And lastly, they may not use school funds for any purchasing or events. As I previously mentioned, all PIAA final disclosure forms are due back to me by October 1st of this year. The purpose of this form is to audit the finances of the Booster Club to make sure it is in compliance with Title IX. All outside funding must be equitable to all sports and genders. This way, all athletic programs can receive equal benefits. According to an article that I read in High School Today by Peg Pennypacker, school districts, quote, cannot use economic justification for discrimination, end quote. In some instances, a donor may be able to earmark some funds towards a specific team or cause, but it cannot result in a disparity between the boys and girls programs. Every year, the Booster Club will be audited. The president and the treasurer will fill out the paperwork properly, turn it in to me, so that I can make sure that all fundraising activities meet Title IX requirements. The next topic I would like to address is the opportunity for the Booster Club to become tax exempt. Very few booster clubs officially declare themselves as a nonprofit organization by filing the 501c3 form with the IRS. Our school solicitor and business manager have offered their assistance to the president and treasurer of the club so that the paperwork can be completed. This will be done before the next fiscal year. The reason for this request is because, according to the Kalnani Law Group, the Booster Club will be, number one, exempt from federal income tax. Two, have tax-deductible contributions. Three, there are possible exemptions from state income, sales, and employment tax. Four, reduced postal rates. Five, they are exempt from federal unemployment tax. And lastly, there is tax-exempt financing. Now, I know that some of those items might not be necessary for the Booster Club, but by placing us in this category, I believe it can help our finances tremendously. I also wanted to stress the importance of public service as a means for our Booster Club to support our athletic programs. Now, I'm not talking about major construction projects or other types of community service, but basic, simple tasks that may require some effort. This year, we're looking for volunteers to help paint and do some simple repairs on our baseball field grandstand. This is a project that would help our athletic programs tremendously. This is something we've tried to do over the last 5 years and haven't been able to put it together. We're looking for a few volunteers from the Booster Club to help with this project. We are also looking for a few volunteers to work the milkshake stand at the Benton Carnival, along with some help in advertising some of our athletic events. So please let me know if you would be interested in helping with any of these ideas. The last topic I would like to briefly discuss is early involvement in the Booster Club. This is an action plan that I came up with because in the past we have always waited until our athletes were playing high school sports before getting involved with the Booster Club. This has led to numerous problems and interest, and I believe it's something that we can change. My goal is for all sports to begin asking community members and parents early on during their child's elementary and middle school years to get involved in some way with the Booster program. This will not only develop more consistency and success, but growth within all of our athletic teams. By getting more people involved earlier, it will benefit all of us in the long run. Thank you once again for coming out and supporting Benton Athletics. I hope that our new Constitution will provide you with the necessary guidance to be successful. If I can ever be of assistance to you, please don't hesitate to call. I've also distributed a contact list of all administration and coaches within the district. Please feel free to email them as you need, but be advised that the administrative team will be forwarded any email sent to a member of the coaching staff. Our next meeting is set for October 1st in the high school cafeteria. The Booster Club president will lead that meeting to discuss the projects for the upcoming seasons. Thank you once again, and have a great evening.